Check 1, check 2, microphone check. Anybody in the room that's listening to me right now, if the audio sounds good, give me a thumbs up. Now we are live in the kitchen, back again with you with another episode on the Doordash Revolution. And we got interesting things we would like to say. But first, before I get started, I would like to check the audio of my equipment right quick. Just be patient for a few seconds. I want to make sure that we are sounding good on today's live stream. As I do a quick check to see how it's going. I hope everybody's day is a good day.
You can see my background is not.
All right, let's see.
You can see my background is not.
Okay, we're good to go now, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we wanted to see. I just thought I hit the pause button.
You can see my background is not.
There we go. There we go. And there we go. And there we go. What I'd like to talk to you ladies and gentlemen about why I'm sitting up here looking at this tablet as it's twisting and turning on me. That's one of the things that happens when you messing with multiple apps. I hope everybody having a good Friday. And it's hot here in Memphis, Tennessee. I think temperature's supposed to get at 98 degrees. We've been having some mild weather for the last few days. What I want to get into is what the title says, the Doordash. Hold on. The Doordash pre-show analysis, Red versus Hulksmash. Now, I want to be able to shed light on this gig war challenge. This is their third challenge, ladies and gentlemen, and We're going to just jump right into it. The journey of an epic Gig Wars challenge, Red versus Hulksmash. Will this be their final face-off? Only time will reveal the saga as it get hotter and hotter by popular demand. In this episode, ladies and gentlemen, I will share the conversation that I had with these two arch rivals. Maybe this is their final war, but it's the beginning of a great collaboration that I'm proud to be a part of. This exciting, exhilarating, and entertaining journey among two of the greats, OGs in this business. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we want to talk about first the future of a new content creator, which is Hulksmash. I call him the ambassador because he can just about visit anybody's channel and there will be peace right there. And then the OG Red for her Gigs Wars official channel. And I would like to go ahead and jump right into yesterday's live stream with them. I want to share some of the insider scoops as we do this review of this supposedly their last war. And I want to see what you think about it as you digest this great event. Let me go ahead and do that. I'm getting ready right now to let's see. We want to go to their live stream yesterday when both of them was on. I'm gonna turn the volume down so right now till I get there. All right. Okay, what timestamp I want to start? I asked 7 questions yesterday. The reason why I asked those questions so I could be able to do the show today and give you my Doordash pre-show analysis of what was happening before today's war. I think it's a 3-day challenge that they are having. It might have turned into a 2-day challenge. But let's go to timestamp 3 hours. We want to go there. If I can pull it up. Let's see. We're going to let you guys hear the conversation as we proceed on.
The whole world. So that's why I was like saying I'll get to you guys once I get to a safe time. Either I get to my destination or get a red light or something. So that's why I did that. So
let them talk.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Nisha. How you doing?
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't look up. Yeah, D-Well, hope it's doing good for you, bro. Yeah.
It is, brother. It is.
So,
hope it's great for you guys this morning. We're going to listen to a few minutes of the first question that I asked, and then I'm going to do a review on that.
So, I'll be back. I'm going to go inside here. Okay. Let me see how much power I got. Got 41%.
While he's checking his power.
No problem, Mama Lunch. None of your business. Let's see here.
As he's going through checking his power on his phone, his equipment, and everything, I did ask both of them 7 questions because I wanted to get a better insight for my viewers to have about this gig war challenge. It's supposed to be their final face off against each other. And he's getting ready to get prepared so he can get ready to answer the question that I asked. And we're going to go ahead and let him proceed on with this episode. He's checking the chat out now. Red, she's picking up a delivery. No, she's dropping off a delivery at this moment.
Yeah, that's true. We're on the team. Just a little friendly competition. That's all. Even if you do pick, Team Red, we still love it on the same. It's just friendly competition, That's what we do. We just have fun, spice up stuff. So, we all have our skill sets and knowledge and stuff. So everybody brings something to the table, See, I'm learning from him, or from her, from Red. Sorry, from Red. I'm learning from Red, from her. So, that's why I'm doing these wars with her too, because she's actually teaching me things too. Plus, I'm learning stuff on becoming a content creator from D-Web and her. A few others too. I'm gonna try to ask to help me too. So, if I decide to be a content creator, needs to understand the up and up. So, I'll wait here until Red come back. So then I'll go in the store because it's pretty low percentage. I don't want to bring it in there. So anybody want to say some stuff? We can. I'm right here.
Now, before I asked the question, while I was in the room, he was talking about becoming a new content creator and who he's going to be experiencing, learning from 2 content creators in our community, which is Red and myself. He didn't mention the other 2, but we know who they are. And that's what we do. We try to embrace people in the community that want to grow, that want to empower themselves, that want to share their skill sets, and give value for the community. That's what true collaboration is all about. You see, the dramas that we share out here in these streets when we're picking up deliveries, when we're dealing with our clients, when we're dealing with our customers, right? When we're dealing with these platforms, and then as we dealing in the middle of the run traffic, okay, out here in these streets, picking up and dropping off deliveries, there's so much things that goes on with the drama of the business of what we do. We're not talking about on gig too. We talking about picking up, dropping off deliveries, the anxieties that we go through, the pressures that we go through, the burnout that we go through, the frustrations that we go through. We want to provide a platform, ladies and gentlemen, that drivers in this community can relate to the experience that we're talking about. Where you have an area to where you don't actually vent at one another, but you can be able to understand each other's frustrations, experience, anxieties, and be able to support one another, motivate each other through these trying times as we picking up deliveries and the changes that's going on these apps. Okay. I may be getting ahead of myself right now when I'm talking about months ago when I was talking about the glitch deactivation on Doordash. People said I didn't know what I was talking about. People said I was lying. With me doing that video, made DoorDash step their game up so they wouldn't have the same problem that Walmart Spark is having right now. And when I was on the show yesterday, I was letting them know, drivers getting deactivated all over the globe. Well, United States, rather, due to glitch. And it was truly a glitch deactivation because drivers were getting deactivated without any probable cause. And it was because of a glitch. Drivers that was on that live stream yesterday, they was verifying that it was a glitch deactivation, which we talked about 2 months ago, that was getting ready to get started on the DoorDash platform. I sounded alarm and they stepped their game up and they rectified that discrepancy, which would have wreaked havoc in the DoorDash community, like it's wreaking havoc with the Sparkies on Walmart Spark. So let's go ahead on, ladies and gentlemen, as he's, getting himself ready on the live here to get ready to start asking these questions.
Let's see.
At that time, I was typing it in, and I didn't want to bombard them with a lot of questions, so I was patient with selecting the questions that I wanted to ask them.
That's right. Safety first. Safety first. That's why I did a little safety awareness just now. I actually had a lesson, but I was just doing it off the top of my head. So.
All right, she has returned to the car.
All right, what's up, D-Ram? You back? Cool. Brad is back too, so I'm gonna need to be with her for a little bit while I go inside the store.
15:25.
I was talking with the chat, and I did a little safety awareness, about distracted driving. Yeah, I did a little safety awareness on distracted driving, and yeah, so it's in there. People liked it. Okay, Doordash Revolution question. Go ahead, Bev. What's your question?
See, I was getting permission to ask a few questions.
In there, I got two $4 offers. They're going to the same customer. They came in as separate orders. So it's one. I only accepted the first one because I'm standing right in the store. I got to wait anyway. I was waiting for my, and it's 1 mile, so it's $4 a mile. All right. And then they gave an add-on, another $4 for the same mile going to the same customer. So now I'm doing $8 1 mile.
Okay. Phone safety. I go with that, but I'm just gonna go off the thing. When you're having your phones,
All right, what question I just asked? He's getting ready to answer it now. This is the question I asked. I put in Q1. I have a question. And then I didn't ask the question until they said, go ahead and ask the question. That's exactly what I did. And this was the question that I asked them. What's your perspective on phone safety? And I paused it right there before he began. The viewers that are here today, what is your perspective on phone safety as we are doing deliveries out here in these streets. Multi-apping, 2 to 3 devices. Okay, you're running them at the same time as you're doing active deliveries. What precautionary safety procedures or protocol that you go by while you're on your active deliveries using your phone device or devices? And we're going to proceed on and see what he says about that. I would turn around and try to let you see it, but I got so much, this glass right here, this glass here is sunny. All you're going to do is see a mirror reflection, and you're not going to get a chance to actually see the people. So I'm going to go ahead and let him address this right now.
You wanna like not be texting and driving, like looking at your phone and stuff like that. Looking at the chat, if you're using your phone, some people have 2 phones instead of like me, I have the computer thing, or some people have tablets. So you don't want to be using your phone and chatting with the chat and stuff, because that's going to distract you from attending to what you're doing and looking at, the road, everything on the road. Because depends on what's on the road, you might end up in like a construction or something, on the road. You need to pay attention. With phone etiquette itself, that is our main kryptonite. That's what I was saying earlier. The phone is our main kryptonite because we can use that phone for multiple functions on the phone. Watch movies, watch different videos like this one, chat, on the chat, talk on the phone, and do all kinds of stuff. So when you use your phone, you have to be aware when to use it or not to use it. Because if you get in an accident and you're on the phone, here's a real nice scenario. This was back when I was in New York. My friend, he got in an accident, and the lawyer of the person that person actually cut him off, and he actually hit him. But here's what counted him. He was on his phone. They looked for his phone records. They subpoenaed his phone records, but you could do that. You can subpoena your phone records. And they can find out if you've been using your phone if you wasn't using your phone for work, you using your phone like texting and all that other stuff, and around the time of the accident, you're going to be the cause of the accident. That's how he lost his case. Even though that car went in front of him and cut him off, but since he was on the phone and that person's lawyer asked for the phone records and found out he was on the phone and he was actually texting somebody. So
what's up, Howard?
He automatically
what's up, Nisha?
Texting and driving. So you have to know when to use your phone and when not to use your phone. I actually have a lesson plan and all that. And it even says in there that, it's kind of weird, but, if you have somebody in the car, let them answer the phone for you. That's what they said. You don't have to. Just let it go to voicemail. If it's important, they will leave a message. So when they leave the message, when you get to the same place, you look at your phone and see what missed calls you had, see if you got any voicemails. If you got voicemails, just call them back. It's as simple as that.
All right, I'm going to stop him right there for a second, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people get angry with me when I don't answer their calls during the duration of busier times when I'm doing an active delivery. This is the reason why I don't answer phone calls. There are times I will block phone calls, and I'm going to tell you why in this episode. How many of you drivers have experienced multitasking on an active delivery? All of a sudden, one of your devices act up, and all of a sudden it's a domino effect. Now you are overwhelmed. You're on active delivery. You're driving in these streets. Being distracted, ladies and gentlemen, meaning you're not totally focused on your environment and the surroundings of your neighbors in the streets. I talked to a truck driver yesterday, and we sat down. He worked for FedEx and everything. We had a good lunch break conversation, and I speak to people when I see them, especially when they enter in a room, in the parking lot. I want to know where your headspace is, so I know what I'm dealing with in my environment. I know by your actions, do I need to fool with you or do I need to move around you? People have stress, anxieties, problems, carrying this stuff on them during their commute throughout the day. So I got to see where your headspace is. If I speak and you don't speak, I'm on guard. I'm looking for an exit plan. If you know what I'm saying, it's safety awareness situations. You know, if you monitoring your environment and you micromanaging how you move around individuals, a lot of these things and activities that goes on that turns into worst case scenarios, ladies and gentlemen, we could avoid. Back to blocking phone calls while I'm on active delivery. And I already knew this 2 years ago, but it's more relevant than ever now since I'm on Grubhub. Now, with Grubhub, drivers talked about in the past how they weren't able to receive order notifications or miss deliveries as I have been experiencing on Grubhub due to being on the telephone talking to one of my fellow gig drivers. And I would miss deliveries or never seen the notification for delivery or can't get any deliveries. Once I hang up that phone, deliveries start dropping like they hot. How many of us, ladies and gentlemen, lost money that way? You know, sometimes you got to let the individual know I got to let you go. All right, they proceed on, keep calling after you done told them that, yes, I'm going to block you. If you're upset, you're just going to be upset because it's for your safety as well as my safety. And it's about you making money and about me making money. I will be doing an episode on that, ladies and gentlemen, because I have the proof and all of that. Now, using too many devices is a safety issue we all have been guilty of. Multitasking, doing too many things at one time, we all have been guilty of. So before you start pointing fingers, look at yourself today. Let's proceed on, ladies and gentlemen. Our line will be going longer than I'm supposed to. Now, I might wind up missing my block because this is very valuable information in the Doordash pre-show analysis where I goes in behind the scene with Gig Wars official, Red and Hulksmash. And we all in collaboration talking about various important topics that all us drivers can relate to and content creators. Let's proceed on.
So, you know, that's the way to do it. So a lot of people are on their phones and they're swerving into the nether lane because they're talking on the phone and getting in a deep conversation, not realizing. And then sometimes they're slowing down because they're in that deep conversation on the phone, so they're slowing down, slowing up traffic. People honking the horns and everything. They just do that on the phone. So, that is our gig workers. That is our main kryptonite. And I'm sure I done it. I was on the phone talking while I'm driving, and I thought,
talking to me.
Perfect, but I'm learning to be better. Yeah, I'm doing the safety awareness, but I'm telling you what I did in the past, and I learned from that. I didn't hit nobody, anything like that, but I could have. That's the whole thing. I could have. So I know it's a long thing there, Ralph, but that's my perspective on phone safety. When it comes to distracted drivers and stuff like that. So now, if you have something to add on that, you can put it in the chat or come up here on the panel. Oh well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
All right, what he was responding to was my comment that I made after he answered my question, Q1. I told him that was a great point on the topic that I'm addressing right now. You have people watching, right? Content creators, people are watching. Your neighbors are watching. Your clients are watching. Get what I'm saying? That's a delivery driver right there. You notice how they drove up behind me? They was trying to find the right location. Doing Doordash and doing Uber Eats. It's our responsibility to hold ourselves accountable to our actions. Let's be mindful of that. Now, what I'm getting ready to do right now, I'm getting ready to go off into the second question with them. That second question, I'm going to go ahead and read it right now. And I'm going to have to pull it up on the timestamp on the live stream. And I will also share with you that link to the live stream. You just saw that car, right? They drove in, stopped directly behind here. They looking for their address. Evidently, this is their first time trying to locate it. If it took them that much time to find it in the daytime, imagine what it would have been at night. Because one of these lights are out in this area. And when you're in a neighborhood such as this, in other areas, you got to be mindful of your surroundings. Are you using tactical parking when you parking in these areas? Or do you do just like that driver just did, pull up right there behind somebody, walk out, and you doing a delivery and another person bag into your vehicle because you was parked too close to a vehicle? Keep that in mind. All right, back to the second question. I asked this question: what inspired you the most on these challenges? I'm going to have to pull that timestamp up. Well, I'm getting ready to miss that block, but I'll catch it on the rebound. Let me go ahead and pull this up the best I can. Right there should be it. and I'm getting ready to play it.
The first one's at 3:30 in the morning. I'm glad they have a new hub, and the hub is by me now. It's only like 8 minutes away from my house.
Where's it going to Kennett Square? Yeah.
Okay. All right. D-Rev has a question
Rev
for
has
you.
a question. I see that. Okay, what's your question, Rev?
Now I'm gonna stop right there. Everybody have their style of doing things. All right. I asked a question. Q2, I have a question. All right. So they notice when you put Q2 off in the live chat, they can see it better and they'll address your question. All right. I'm making sure that I'm not overwhelming them with a lot of questions, interrupting the live stream where other participants may want to ask questions. So I'm kicking it off right now to see will anybody else ask questions off in the live stream. This is how it's supposed to be done. Then they giving me permission by, okay, what is your question? Now I'm getting ready to proceed with this question. Just listen to what's being said right now. Notice the pause. Everybody's they like, hey, ain't you gonna ask the question? Pay attention for a second. Because I'm typing it in. I'm not typing it in fast. Plus, I'm making sure I'm putting my words together so I can ask my question.
I took another order here.
Nice.
Oh, I know exactly
Watch this.
what house it's going to. I got my bowl. I'm gonna a couple bites of my bowl, and then I'll go in and get it. Yeah, Rev, what's your question?
Yeah, everybody wants to know. Even Planet Fitness wants to know.
Oh, look at this cool little bike thing here.
I already typed it in. They'll be discussing in a few seconds.
In the front, one in the back.
Nice.
I don't know what.
I'll read the question out to you because you're driving there.
Smart move. Hold on. Smart move. Smart move. Even though they were doing a live stream pre-show analysis of the Gig War event for today, notice how he told her in the live stream, you already driving, and I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and read the question to you. Safety precaution, safety procedure, safety protocol that I was trying to teach people months ago. When you have gig tubers doing live stream ride alongs, how the audience is supposed to conduct themselves when they are participating in the live stream. That's courtesy, that's respect, that is proper etiquette when you're on somebody else's channel doing a live stream ride along. All right, let's proceed on.
Inspires you the most on these challenges?
Winning. And the fun.
There you go.
I gotta tell you, my favorite challenges are team wars. When we work together as a group and a team.
Mm-hmm.
So I need a team war, but everybody's scared.
I got a question to ask everybody. She put me on notice as well, and maybe you'll hear it in this episode. I'm going to give you my perspective on what she just said. Let me see, can I pull it up? Because I put it in my notes here in case I forget certain key things. So I'm not afraid to let people know that I do use a script and use notes from time to time. There are times you'll know I have one. There's times you won't know. But I'm letting you know today. What inspires you the most on these challenges? Don't we all face challenges every day when we're in these streets? The challenges when we pick up deliveries, dropping deliveries off, the challenges of not being able to get in a gated community because the customer is not answering their phone. The challenges of you in the parking lot and the customer approaching your vehicle, asking about their delivery, and you just pulled up on the parking lot. The challenges of when you have a unruly, disrespectful client that's giving you your delivery. Now you got to do your transaction business with them. The challenges that we all can relate to. That is a relatable experience. These challenges that we go through. The drama that comes with these challenges out here in these streets. She said winning and collaborating with gig drivers. Positivity for the community, ladies and gentlemen, in a way that's being shown in a live stream right along. The respect we have and our camaraderie of our peers, the business etiquette that we have with one another when we are on the social media platform, as well as when we interact with our customers. Business etiquette, quality customer experience, great professionalism, excellent communication. With our very best behavior that we can provide at the given moment. This is the insider scoop, ladies and gentlemen, of the Doordash pre-show analysis as this analyst goes in behind the scenes on Gig Wars official channel, Red. And we are collaborating about this great event that drivers can learn something from these informative, valuable content that's being presented to you in a very different way than before. All right. Now, let's proceed on a little bit further. Then I'm going to go ahead and go over a few more questions.
Rob's gonna say, I'm not scared, Red, until I get my Doordash back.
So I told you you're gonna put me on notice. I will be back on Doordash in the right duration of time. Meanwhile, we have our own challenges with Grubhub. I will share a portion of my journey with you. There is a lot of people who want to challenge the Doordash revolution because you don't have Doordash. She know me well. She knew what I was going to say. But I'm always up to a challenge, though. But that's for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Inquiring minds want to know. All right, let's go ahead and proceed on with this here.
You hear that, D-Web?
Yeah,
Just call me out, man.
He's chuckling right now.
See, we can have a tag team. It don't have to be the whole entire team. We can have a tag team. Me and you, if we can find somebody else. Hold on, see, Cody. There you go. Or Dancing Fella. You know, Gary. You can, you know, if we can't find the whole team, we can have me and you versus whoever she wants to pick.
They called me out, ladies and gentlemen.
If it was just two, I would take Maverick right now because he's just recently joined the team and has not yet participated in a team war.
Smart move.
The Gig Wars team.
Smart move.
Oh, you see? You see? So there you go.
Give him that opportunity.
You see? There you go. Me and you versus Red and Dancing Maverick.
It's not official yet, ladies and gentlemen, because I hadn't said yes. But inquiring minds want to know. Now, you see how much fun that was? The entertainment, the excitement. Without people going off on one another. You can still have fun, ladies and gentlemen, without going off on one another. It's therapeutic when you can collaborate with people of your peers. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the third question here. Or shall I go ahead and talk about the discussion of the Gig Wars challenge? I think we're going to take an intermission and we're going to do the discussion of the Gig Wars challenge. We're going to let you hear them tell you about this challenge between two formidable opponents for this war. You will hear their perspectives, thoughts, and views on how they respect one another and how they enjoy collaborating with each other. Let's go ahead and do that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go to timestamp 4 hours and 17 minutes, I believe. Let's go do that. I got a little ahead of myself there. Oops. Still got ahead of myself. We're going to go right here, though.
Hey, Uber is changing now from 200 for your acceptance and cancellation rate. They're moving from a rolling 200 to a rolling 100 starting Monday, September 16th. Oh,
did y'all hear that?
I don't know if you can see it, but hold on. Can we get that? Yeah.
You heard that, didn't you? I'm going to stop it right quick. You heard what she said. Cancellation rate. Rolling 100 in a market near you. Uber Eats drivers. That's a notice for Uber Eats drivers. Let's go ahead and hear them have a discussion about the up and coming events and challenges that we're going to face on these gig apps.
Is it minus 549? I don't know if you can see it.
I wished I could turn around so y'all could see them.
549. That's our discount when you use the app. I don't know if I showed it or not. Let's see.
all right. Yeah, Uber's going to a rolling 100.
I don't use Uber that much, so I don't really care, really, to be honest with you. I use Uber Eats.
Bingo. All right. She was talking about Uber Eats. How many drivers say that? This is not throwing shade on her. We all do it. I do it. We all do it. I'm not concerned about that app because I don't have that app. That information is not valuable for me. I was told once I started doing Grubhub, man, you're not gonna get that many views. You're not gonna get that many people want to look at Grubhub, man, because DoorDash is the biggest thing popping. Well, that's a challenge the DoorDash revolution gonna have to face, and that's the challenge that I'm willing to take, because I can't let the cat out the bag. But there was a content creator asking a question for Grubhub drivers, and I'm going to be the one to answer that question. It's time for a Grubhub driver to answer that question. I got up and coming videos going to be coming out soon, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's going to provide information that has value for you. Some of it will be emotional. It will trigger an emotional response from you. The dramas that we facing with these different challenges, ladies and gentlemen, on these apps will be information that's going to have value that I'm going to bring to the table for you. All right, let's proceed on.
So I don't care. I don't really like to do live share. You have a good one.
Oh, my Uber acceptance rate is 5%. My cancellation rate is 3%.
I was accepted Sunday night 15, so it ain't that far off from you. So.
Hey, the last time you showed us your Uber, wasn't it like 90 something?
Wow.
I think so.
That was way back in the way for a while
that was the last war. Because I remember I said,
right.
Damn, you take almost every Uber order, and you were like, no. And Cody said,
no, that was DoorDash. That's what Cody said. That was DoorDash. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like, damn, George, you take like every order, and you're like, no, I don't. And Cody goes, 99% acceptance rate. But
That's DoorDash.
Take almost every order.
That's you going back to that, huh?
All right. Let me see what the time is on this here.
Jesus Christ, DoorDash.
Let me see here. I got to keep up with my timestamp, ladies and gentlemen. Got 2 more minutes on this conversation here on the inside of Scoop. The day before.
Mama says that smoothies, and spitting rap.
Fly not trying to get out of this vehicle here. He keeps circling around, messing with me.
I can't read the rest of them driving again. I saw that
Center of the food.
The trolls have drained my brain.
All right, I'm going to take a 2.5 mile.
I had to let him out.
725.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, I wish I could click my fucking heels like Dorothy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We all have our own personality because we have our own character. Now, before I jump off into the next questions and everything, normal conversation, ladies and gentlemen, that drivers have with one another, those that do communicate with each other via text message and the phone. Conferences and stuff, just like I used to do. Some drivers need someone to talk to get their stress off of them. Some drivers need somebody they can relate to them and to each other out here in these not gig too, but out here in these streets, grinding in these streets, ladies and gentlemen. So it's therapeutic for a lot of drivers to be able to have that accessibility to help them have a safe comfort zone during the busiest times and stressful times and anxiety of the day. Now, I will be going to question 3 and 4. And we're going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to go straight to the timestamp. I might have got a little ahead of myself. Right there should be good.
About Uber Eats. Q4. What is your favorite shopping app? George, go ahead.
Before I do that, I got ahead of myself. You know, we're going to go to Q3. What's your favorite gig app? All right. It's going to be about a minute before we get into it.
I've never ordered from this Indian restaurant. I got one down the way that I am just totally in love with. Their food is amazing.
I haven't had Indian food in a while. I need to get some of that. I like the Indian food to eat too when I have a cold because it takes out all that stuff with the spices.
Yeah.
Q3 is coming up, ladies and gentlemen.
I really like paneer. So I do chili paneer and paneer tiki masala with bullet naan. Spicy as hell.
Okay, D-Wave had a question. What's your favorite gig app? My favorite gig app is Uber Eats in my area, and then Amazon Flex a second.
Really?
Yeah, Uber Eats.
I'm gonna say Doordash. My Uber Eats. Now Uber Eats. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I just do really well on it, but that's more of a one-off than a standard thing.
Right.
Like the other day, I did 4 Uber Eats orders, and I think I made $61.
Oh wow!
And some of those Uber Eats orders were like I did them because they were like $7 a mile or something.
Right.
That was outstanding. They're talking about Uber Eats right now. The purpose for asking that question is how profitable one of these drivers can be in their market using Uber Eats. Is the reason why what's going on with this. Some powerful Wi-Fi going on around here. I'm gonna have to clip that part out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clip that part out. We're having a problem with the Wi-Fi. And I'm hoping people can hear me. You know, because I'm not really paying attention to it, and I'll be really upset to know I did all of this and can't no one hear me. But nevertheless, each participant of this gig war challenge has a favorite go-to app. How many drivers, when you grinding in these streets or dashing in these streets or Walmart sparking in these streets, whatever app that you use on these streets, you have a favorite go-to app that makes your most money? What happened if that app get taken away from you? What will you do? What will you do? And that's the conversation I think I missed that I wanted to talk about in the discussion, because we was all in the room talking about Walmart Spark. Somehow I missed that conversation in there, in between there. The part that supposed to have been the discussion of various topics and circumstances and challenges and situations that we go through. Walmart Spark. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, 3 months ago I talked about glitch deactivation on Doordash. Since Doordash got put on notice, they took care of that business and they rectified this discrepancy before it became a chaotic situation. Then we got Walmart Spark. I never thought I would do any Walmart content until now. At that time, I knew there was a glitch deactivation going on Walmart Spark as well. But I didn't address it, ladies and gentlemen, because I did not want to hear so much backlash and commotion to where the community would have been so mixed and so at each other's throat. I left it alone. Drivers here, we started experiencing that. Thank you, Hulk. Glad to have you here. Experiencing that here 3 months ago. We have our own opinions. We have our own perspective. We have our own point of views. Now everyone understands the meaning of the term glitch deactivation. When we was on that live stream, Dash and Maverick and others was verifying that yes, that's what it is, a glitch deactivation. It's a glitch. All of us drivers are getting that email notification. How it got that information, I think he was off 2 to 3 days. Then next thing he knew, he was back on. Then they sent another notification talking about something else. Dino been talking about Walmart Spark situation for a while. And I'd applaud him for being able to do a video yesterday. He made it did 2 or 3. Letting you know I told you so. Sometimes you got to let people know that I told you so. I wasn't crazy. Sometimes we have to wait till things unfold and unravel and sit back, step away from the scene for a little while and let people discover these experiences for themselves. Some of us are experiencing things in markets where others not even experiencing it, not even for the very first time. So it's not a reality to them. So don't get upset when they want to ridicule you, call you crazy. It's just the fact is they never experienced it before. I don't condone their actions or their behavior when they address a person that experienced something they haven't experienced. But the old folks used to tell us back in the day, keep on living. Keep on living. And you will wind up experiencing it. Now, we got Hook here in the chat here. I wanted to do this Doordash pre-show analysis. This analyst here. We in behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen, showing you the beauty of one of the hottest topics for Gig Wars official challenge between these two. So much we can learn from this challenge. Each one of us will take a seed lesson from it and apply it to our own experience, our own way of discovering truth for ourselves while we grinding in these streets. All right, let me go ahead and I may bring Hulk in. Y'all know me. All right, let's go. And they was talking about the apps, Uber Eats. Statistic wise, they said that Instacart, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm gonna do it anyway, is the main go-to money making app here in shopping than Walmart Spark. They about neck for neck, head to head, depending on what it is. But I'm gonna let them talk. I'm gonna let them share their experience of information that you might find valuable in today's episode.
But like I'll get some really good Uber Eats orders. But again, it's like a one-off. It doesn't happen a lot.
I like the Uber Eats platform because it's like easy friendly and stuff, and it's like, you know, it's to me it's just more easy to work with. The pay is good. I get orders like constantly as well. You know, Uber when I do Uber Eats, the food is pretty much already ready. I don't really have to wait long.
Oh yes,
when I go to Uber or doing Uber Eats.
Love that about Uber Eats. Q4. What is your favorite shopping app? George, go ahead.
Mine is Walmart Spark. I used to like Instacart, but I think now Walmart Spark is my favorite.
It's a reason I asked that question. It's getting ready to be. I'm gonna let them reveal it to you. I'm not gonna spill the beans yet, but it's a reason I asked that question.
Also with Walmart Spark, I have food delivery side on that in my market.
Really?
So I get yeah.
Did y'all hear that? Somebody missed what he just said. George just said something there. George just got through dropping some juice in this market and markets near you. I'm gonna let him continue on.
I get the best of both worlds. What I'll do is I'll screenshot my, if I could get on Walmart Spark, first of all. I don't know. I'll try it again when I get home and see if I can get on it. Then I'll try to screenshot my market and then click one of the things, it'll pop up one of the restaurants, and I'll screenshot that and send it to you through the Discord so you can see. But
is it just select restaurants? Is it just select restaurants? Is it just select
they have different selected restaurants that they do. They have some Chinese restaurants.
Did you hear that? Walmart Spark doing food delivery. Wow. And people don't now people beginning to understand why drivers in Columbia, South Carolina can make money on certain apps that certain drivers can't in any other market. Shocking truth, ladies and gentlemen. The shocking truth. Let him proceed on.
Restaurants and stuff like that. And then they also, obviously, they have the other stuff too, like the motor parts stores and obviously Walmart. Yeah, so it's interesting.
Yeah, that something like that could be like a game changer to make me turn on Spark at dinner and just do food delivery. It's really nice if they let you filter.
Yeah.
You know, Walmart, official Walmart, and then delivery. That'd be cool.
Yeah. So, well, with
So what is the reason that Walmart Spark is your favorite shopping app? Is it that whole checkout thing that you don't have to scan all the items?
Yeah, that too. Because I could just be right there and hit my phone. I gotta put on the upside down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me stop right there. There will be certain apps. One driver will have the advantage over the other driver, even though if they're using the same app. That's the beauty of this gig war challenge, ladies and gentlemen. When you challenging other gig drivers in different markets to where you do your own case study and you learning things that may not have made it to your market, but eventually may make it to your market or not make it at all. Or not make it at all. Now you understand why that I'm doing a pre-show analysis about Doordash challenges, different challenges that many gig drivers are doing here in our space and in our community. It's not to expose anybody, ladies and gentlemen. It's to learn from each other in the community, ladies and gentlemen, and empower you with this valuable information, ladies and gentlemen, on how you can maximize your earnings on various apps, how to adapt when your go-to app go down or you get deactivated off the platform. Wow, that was some powerful juice right there about Walmart Spark, ladies and gentlemen. They were dropping some jewels in that live stream yesterday. So those that did not see it, you missed out. Because I'm not going to reveal the whole thing. I just caught some PowerPoint key points that we may be needing to pay attention to in case certain things start developing in a market near you. Yes, it's market dependent, but your decision making is not market dependent. Your decision making, ladies and gentlemen, you can take it to any market. Will you be willing to adapt? You don't know, you may wind up going to Philadelphia. You may want to do some DoorDash, Uber Eats, all these other platforms. Now you got you some powerful information that at least you can maximize your earnings when you go into these different cities. The drivers that are doing these challenges, realistic challenges that you can get value from. Man, I went to Dallas and I heard this content creator talked about Dallas, and I got my notes right here. I'm getting ready to try out this market. I'm here on vacation. Boom, and wound up making some very lucrative money that will pay for your vacation. Ladies and gentlemen, what they say, information has no value. Information always have value. Because information didn't have value, you wouldn't have never graduated from school. Some may say, I still didn't graduate. You still had to get a GED. You still have to learn some kind of curriculum. You have to learn how to write. You have to learn a little math so you can count your money. Huh? You have to know a little bit of science. Huh? Do I need to go on, et cetera, et cetera? Do I need to go any further from here? Each one of us have a skill set that is tailored to the way you do things in life. Wow. Powerful, powerful information. I'm glad that I'm doing this pre-show analysis. Let me see what else I want to discuss before we end the topic for today. Let's see what else that they have to say on this here. Before I let the cat out of the bag, I sent you the screenshot for Walmart Spark. I got it, bro. I got it. You know, when I'm on a roll, I'm on a roll. I got you, brother. I got you. I may bring you in here so you can talk about it. That'll even be more better. How you doing today, Tasha? All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's proceed on.
Yeah, I just scanned the little barcode, the QR code right there at the counter. bag my stuff up, and then they just, some people look at it, some people don't. Yeah. You know, I just go about my way.
I do like that about Spark. I do like that. So I'll answer D-Rep's question. Instacart currently is my favorite. I find that the interface is just better than any other platform for shopping.
0430. Okay. 0430 right here.
All right, what in that pause moment there? Let me make sure. Yeah, that would be the inner Q4 and Q5. Well, really, it's some more to be said about the Q5 question that's getting ready to be asked. But let's talk about Q4. What's your favorite shopping apps, ladies and gentlemen, in your market? In your market, Spark or Instacart? A lot of drivers was making good money on Instacart here. I heard it was a decline due to super saturation. Spark, I know a driver that his goal is to make anywhere to 1,000 to 12,000 a week just on Spark. And he has adjusted his concept business strategy on how he's going to be persistent on being consistent on crunching them numbers. You know, so one may have the advantage over the other. Favorite go-to shopping app. Now, suppose George happened to get in this challenge here. He's doing Walmart Spark in the middle of active delivery. Boom, get deactivated. George, you better have a backup plan to have you another shopping app, brother. That's the question. That's the reason why I asked these questions here. And it's very realistic, and it can be a reality. It was a reality of many drivers that got deactivated, glitch deactivated on Walmart Spark. It was a reality when I got deactivated on Doordash. How do you survive being deactivated? How do you still make it in the game? In the gig economy, as a gig driver or a gig worker, while you grinding in these streets for your kibbles and bits. Bow wow. Okay, now, so let's proceed on and see what else has been said.
0430 right here.
Herb, I'm gonna give this guy Antonio his
yeah, Herb, I'm gonna be giving get some gas. So you guys talk among yourselves.
Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. Come up with more questions, D-Rep.
All right. Now, this is how you conduct yourself on someone else's live stream when you are wanting to ask questions. You just don't dominate the show by bombarding people with a lot of questions. You pause and see, will anybody else ask questions? You always be courteous enough to ask for permission. Pause when you say, I have a question, to see do people will invite you to ask questions on their show. Always be respectful when you're on someone else's channel. Okay. Notice I did not disrupt them in their endeavors of a live stream show. It was a great collaboration of 3 content creators. That show yesterday, and I thank both of them from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to ask those questions so I could be able today present to viewers the Doordash pre-show analysis on the Gig Wars official challenge between these 2 respected drivers, people, content creators that I do admire. Their skill set, their talent, their intellect, the way they do their business in them streets there, the information, powerful information that they have shared with us today was a very valuable lesson that all of us can glean from to learn. All right, let's proceed on. I'm almost at the end of this. I may stop at question number 5. I asked 7 questions, but I may stop at number 5. I may need to find that because it's a nice little pause there. Let me check and see real quick. Yeah, let me go ahead and do it like that. Yeah, that's a nice little pause there. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Right there, I believe. Let me bounce and make sure that's it. Yeah, I'm a little bit ahead, but we're gonna stop it right there.
DoorDash is hands down is my favorite app.
Okay, what she's talking about, she's answering question number 5. What is your favorite catering app? Think about it. Just think about it for a moment. Do it necessarily have to be a catering app for you to get catering gigs? Let's proceed on.
For real. Maybe because it's my first app. I don't know. I did not like Deliver That. I really did not like it. I didn't like the whole how you receive an order, how you have to fight, like when they just throw them out there to the masses. Didn't like that at all. Delivered, I didn't like at all. Just not consistent enough, and I feel like they're not respectful to the driver.
Mm-hmm.
They like to send you orders that are like 40 and 50 miles away from you. Matter of fact, I've received orders in other states. I believe I am finally deactivated due to inactivity. It took me forever. Matter of fact, I tried to I uninstalled their app and they were still getting through to me because, of course, they had my phone number. So they were texting through. But I uninstalled that shit. They sent me a text message and said, "Are you interested? Are you still? It's been a while since you've taken a delivery for us. Are you interested?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd be interested if you send me an order. It makes sense for me. It is pays appropriately.
And she's not the only driver that feel like that. A lot of us drivers feel like that. Some markets more lucrative than others. There's a top 30 cities on there. My city is not one of those cities. So I can relate to a lot of the things she's saying right there about those catering apps. So her best catering app actually isn't from a catering last mile logistic company. That's some powerful information. When that's experience right there talking, to where you can make the most for your bang of the buck and still get catering orders or large orders with large order payouts. Okay. I'm not going to go through questions 6 and 7. You're going to have to go to the live stream and find it for yourself. You know, they share some very powerful information. And I know they share some powerful information in their gig war today. George had a screenshot he sent me. I can't pull it up on tablet. I should have pulled it up when I first saw it show up on here. But we will be talking about it soon. I like doing live stream ride-alongs, ladies and gentlemen. I like doing live stream shows. But this is an information channel. Okay. Sometimes it will get you emotionally triggered due to you are intrigued to the information that's being presented to you. It gets you to start thinking for yourself and discovering truth for yourself so you can make the right decisions, ladies and gentlemen. You know, so we had quite a few people said, man, we missed them live streams. We hope you come back out with them and everything. I was never gone from doing live streams. You know, first you have to take care of your well-being first and foremost. You know, get your appropriate rest, take care of your body, take care of your vehicle, take care of your mind, soul, and spirit. That's what we did. And at the meantime, we were a student of the game of life, studying, analyzing to become a better you, a better person. So that was a lot of powerful information. And what's up, Charles D? Glad to have you back up in the house again, man. Blessings to you and to the chat. You know, I have to, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, let me do this here. I was glad to be a participant on her show. I thank her for the invitation. I thank Hulk for what they provide for the community. And once again, I thank them from the bottom of my heart. And as I say, and there's a question I ask is, will this be their final gig war challenge? Each one getting hotter and hotter by popular demand. And it's growing on people to where they can see some excitement, be entertained. Thank you for watching the ads. We appreciate that there. I just want to give them a standing ovation, ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause. It was an honor and a privilege once again for me to do a DoorDash pre-show analysis featuring Gig Wars official and her staff and team and Hulksmash. They're doing wonderful things over there. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Be persistent to stay consistent. I appreciate this so much. And ladies and gentlemen, I missed my block on purpose. I'll make it back up. Sometimes you got to shake up the atmosphere on these apps to get things going in your direction. And before I go, I will share one thing with you. And we're going to be talking about it in an up and coming episode. I have to learn how to adapt not having DoorDash. Because this was my go-to money-making app. It was my bread and butter. You understand what I'm saying? But I will be doing a video with that in mind, if you can see it. With that in mind, with that in mind, oops, I wasn't trying to download it. And with this in mind, okay? So there are 3 episodes right there. I do get large orders on Grubhub. I will be answering a content creator question. Matter of fact, I'm going to let her ask this question if I can pull up and find that video. So you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Let's try history. I look at so much stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, can I pull it up? I may just have to go to a channel and pull it up. Like I said, I look at so much videos, information. They may be further down the list than I think, and I believe they is. This is what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to pull them up. Let's see. Oh, she did a short. Well, I don't know which one it is now. Let's try this here. She did a video 4 months ago. I'm surprised I can't just pull it up. It's actually a very valuable question. Let's see. Try it again. I don't know which one it is. No, it's not that one. Let me go back to mine. If I won't find it today, I'll definitely find it when I get ready to do that. I'm on the clock, but tuning in and listening. I appreciate it, brother. We about ready to appreciate you, man. Every time you do come listen to us, we appreciate it so much. Let me go back in history, see can I pull her up. Man, I didn't know I had to go that far down. Hold on. Man, I be looking at a lot of stuff. Let's see. Wow. It wasn't that long ago when I was looking at it. Sometimes 2 weeks will seem like 4 months of videos you're looking at, especially if you're looking at them like I'm looking at them. Wow. I can't believe it was that far ago. Wow. Yeah, what I'm gonna have to do is I can't believe I looked at all these videos. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to share it in the next video cause it's gonna take some time for me to find it. And I'm surprised. I'm digging and I still ain't found it. Yeah, it's gonna take some time. No sooner as I get off the live stream, I'll find it. I can go right to it. But I'm gonna answer her question. I'm gonna answer her question about Grubhub drivers. Are any Grubhub drivers out there making any money? And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you who it is, since I didn't find it. It was Gig Mom. She asked that question. So I will be providing that information. And that was in those 3 thumbnails or 3 videos that I will be doing. And I will be providing information that you're still able to make money on Grubhub. And I will share a few tips. Just a few. It's not going to be clickbait. It's going to be realistic. I'm going to give the statistics on how much you can actually make. Yes, you're going to have to put in more hours. And I'm just going to keep it as real as possible. I guarantee you as soon as I get off of here, I'll find them. But yeah, we're going to answer that question. We definitely going to answer that question. I hope people got a chance to enjoy this live stream. I hate to let y'all go, but it's that time of the day that we got to do those things. So let's see. You know how I like to end my shows with a positive note. So to no further ado, let's go ahead and do this. Salute to you, Charles D. Thank you for tapping in. Yes, that's what we get ready to do. Go get it. We thank you, Hulksmash, for coming in, tapping in, brother. Everyone else. those that's out in the streets grinding, we give you a little music that you can ride to before we exit out the building. Appreciate you showing up today too, Howard. GetMoney.com. We thank you, and we will see you in the next video.